toy collectors. Today we'll be talking about Transformers, the movie Studio Series Megatron. So now we have this Megatron that looks more like the movie than the previous editions of Megatron. And on the side here, we have the wraparound cover. We have Megatron's arm, and we see Cybertron burning. And on the back, we get the nice artwork from the movie, which is one of the all-time favorite scenes from the movie where he's facing off with Prime. And we see that he even comes with a gun that one of his minions can hold. People have been saying he can hold it. No, it's for his followers, like Soundwave or Starscream. Come on. But here we have Megatron's little bio. There you go. And so here we have a good looking photo of Megatron. And on the bottom we get this nice UPC code and lots of words. So let's get it out of the box.
Hey, open, damn it, open!
Okay, once you get it out of the box, it comes with these accessories here. And we'll go ahead and get the comparison out right away. So we had this Megatron that people, oh, that's about as close as we'll ever get. That, looked like the old Megatron, but transformed into a tank. And, everybody's like, oh, well, but he did come with a gun. He did look more like the original 86 and 84 Megatron, which is okay, not bad. But now we have this 8-inch version here, and man, I am digging it. It looks very, very nice, and I'm hitting the camera and everything. But yeah, look at that face. It looks like the face, and then you have all this, and I can't take off the plastic. Very, very bad. And clip it, clip it, clip it. Snip it, snip it, snip it. And there we go. Now Megatron is free. Free to rain his terror down on everybody. And thank you for the rubber band. Yeah. So, very cool. We get this Megatron that takes you back to the first Megatron, the gun version. Even looks like the stock holster. The handle for the gun. Yes. Very nice looking, and it even has the red bits and pieces like he did in the original toy. Now you get this piece here, which you can add onto his back to make it look like his gun part, and it does have a little piece in there, so you can fold it up to make it look like the trigger. It's very, very nice, very, very cool. Now, I didn't show this part in the accessories because the cannon is so cool. It does have the blast effect here. You can add on a couple of things. So you can take this sword here, if you wanted to, and then pretend, but no. Yeah, you can add the blast effects that comes with some of the other movies characters, and then you can just take this and add it on and have Megatron with his cannon, and then we can recreate the scene from the movies. It's over, Prime! And yeah, that's so cool. Now, his hands are articulated enough, and his fingers do go out, which is a very nice touch, and you just gotta make sure you get it out there. But yeah, look at that finger. His finger is articulated and even has the bend here, so he can pull a trigger. That is a nice touch. They didn't have to do that, but they did. Kudos to those guys. I don't know, does anybody still eat kudos? Other than say it. So this head here can rock back and forth, turn side to side. Very nice. Does a nice T-pose. Arms rotate around. He's got this swivel here just above the elbow, and it does go up in a 90-degree fashion. The hands do rotate around. The fingers are articulated enough so they can come out. Now it will come locked like this to begin with, so you do have to push it down a little bit and get it out of that grip. But once you do that, it will come out. You can see there, you can just fold it in to pull it out, so you don't have to really push it that hard. But that's how you're going to use it whenever you transform it again. You'll just swing this in and then roll that up to get that fist all locked in there. Now the top here rotates like this. He doesn't have a ball joint so he can look up or down or do a Abby crunch, but he does a very nice split forward and back. That knee bend there, he has the rockers on the ankle, so you can see he can get out there, go forward on that foot if he wants. But yeah, it's cool. Even has a toe that goes down, so you can get a little bit more runability and things like that. Yeah, so it's very cool. That forward and back, very, very nice. I'm digging him. I don't even know if I want to transform him, right? But before we get the transformation start, I want to say you can take the sword here and you can plug it in the back like so. You can take this gun if you want to and also plug it in, so just so you don't lose it. It is very, very hard to get. Yeah, he has two holes, but you can kind of finagle it to where it's in there. You can even kind of put it in there like that, so it's not really hidden. It's hidden. It's not really in view. But we'll go ahead and take these off and take this one off for his transformation. Okay, now that we have the hands, we'll move on to the head. So simply what you're going to do is you're going to take this front section, pull it down, and you'll notice this section automatically came with it. But anyway, so you have this, and then you will take this section here and take these arms, rotate them back, rotate them forward, just swivel them out to pull, and then you'll just take this section here and pull it out. Then the head will roll on over. And therefore you have this little peg here, you have this little hole, holes and pegs, pegs and holes. So then we'll just click those together like so. Then we can go ahead and take these arms and fold them out, and we'll go ahead and just rotate them around for the next step. Then we'll take this waist and rotate it around. We'll take this section here and we will make it flat. We'll pull this section out like so. Then we'll take these, rotate these around like this, and you'll notice we have these little pegs here that goes into these holes. So we're going to take the legs and roll them up like so, like that. Then we're going to take this section here. We have a little peg right there. We have the hole, so we're going to roll them in and get them all set up and nice set in there. So then we have it clipped in with everything flat. We take this front section here. We go ahead and take this section and roll it out. Now for the legs. You can take these arms and just push these forwards like so. Take these and push these up like this. We'll take these sections here, pull them out. Then we're going to roll this section out like so. And then we're going to take this section and pull it out. And we have this little front end that gets clipped in. Then we'll take this section and roll it on over. And you'll notice, oh look, we now have a full tread. Now you have this peg, this peg, this peg. And you have this little bitty peg right there. There we go, here, 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 and here. So simply line them up. You'll take the big one and line it up first, and the other will fall in line. You'll see that one. We have this one here. And then you'll just line these two up in the front, like so, and they will roll into each other like so. Same thing other side. Pull it on out. Take this, pull out, roll out. There you go. Flip it on over. And then push it on up. And clip it on in. Get these where you can see it. Just make sure it's all the way. And then we'll clip. And then come to the front. You'll see it clip right there. And then we'll get these sections. And they will just clap on in. So there we have the main section for the tank. So we're going to come to these right here. And they are going to roll underneath. Like so. Then we'll take these sections. And we're going to take this leg here. You see it does do a little flippy. And we're going to take that section, fold it in, and then fold this under. So it looks like that. So we take this, fold it in like that. Take this, flip it, push, and it has a little tab and a peg that goes in there, and then we flip that, and we're all set for the back. Now, for this section here, you will just roll this up, and you will notice we got a peg here, and we got holes there. So just line them up and set them out. Now you still get the rotation here for the arms. So what you will do is take this section here like this, and you'll see that little notch right there. So we'll take these and push them in like this. And these arms have little pegs themselves. That will be inside. You'll need that for the gun, the cannon. And then you'll take this section, do the same thing, and you'll see here we have the little pegs that get clipped together like so. And then we can take the big old gun itself and start its transformation. So we'll take this section here, fold this up and over, and then we will just simply fit it into this section right here. And they have the little pegs, the little holes and pegs, pegs and holes. And line them up, oops, and get them all in there like so. And there we go. Ta-da! All right, then you'll take the cannon here that goes on his back, put it in the front like this, and take this cannon and make the little machine gun looking item. And then we have the tank that can take the turret and roll from the back, not the middle. And there you have it. Now it does have wheels. It can roll like rolly things, and you're left with this item here. Now, it would have been cool if you could take this off and put it into the cannon and made it bloom bloom, but no, we can't do that. We can't even fit that in there. So in true Transformer fashion, you're supposed to take a sword and put it over here. Looks kind of lame, yes. So we'll just take it there and put Megatron here. So how does the 86 Megatron compare to the Kingdom or the Warforce Cybertron, Seas of Cybertron versions? So here we have the Megatron, and yeah, you can see they're about as long as each other. The barrel for this one is long because of the extension, but basically the same size. You can see here. So that's very cool. Now this Megatron is just coming out, and fans of the Transformers will definitely come and snatch him on up. So remember, as always, to like, subscribe, and keep collecting.